You are listening to the College Dropout Show here on MiamiUndergroundRadio.com on the Be On Air Network. I'm your co-host, B-Mize.
It's your boy, Papa the Man.
Your girl, Vivi Bish. And last but not least, Black with a Q.
And we have special guests in the building. Will you please introduce yourself?
My name is Xleoniduz, and that's...
Dotson was good.
And we're together as a collective as 92 Minds.
Nice. So what would you guys label yourselves? Are you artists, rappers? What would you apply to yourself?
I mean, we kind of do everything, man. We make beats together. We
Nice.
We make it from the start to add elements. By the time we're doing the elements, I'm like songwriting and he's coming up with ideas, and so basically we could do everything. We like artists.
Right. So you guys work together.
Yeah.
You guys collectively come up with the lyrics, the beats, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty dope. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as like past projects, I saw some of your videos on YouTube. Do you have like something where you compile that music? Like, do you have a mixtape or?
Yeah, I did. I was actually gonna drop a project. It was called what was the first project called? I don't remember. But I was gonna drop it as a project, but I changed the idea. I had like a song. I had a whole bunch of stash songs, so I just dropped a demo to show people what I can do, like different sides of me. Right. And then this new project that I'm dropping, which is called Sin Paradise, that's the real project, and it's basically like how I interpret Miami through my eyes, like my story. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have like a release date for that, or you just kind of?
Nah, I don't have no release date, but I do think September might be the release date, like around my birthday. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty soon. It's what, 2 months?
Yeah, 2 months.
There you go.
Yeah.
Have you already like started recording and stuff?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, of course.
Because the deadline's coming up. I'm just making sure, my man.
Nah, don't give me the. I'm kind of nervous about dropping it, but I'm kind of nervous but excited too at the same time. So.
Of course.
Don't be nervous, because I mean the couple songs I did hear from you, they was unique. 'Cause, I mean, not many people have that '90s type, that '90s type feel still to their music. So
yeah, but that's one of the things that I wanted to change a little bit, because I have that '90s feel because one of my favorite rappers, Jay-Z, of course, and then other than Jay, is Pharrell's one of my influence, Spitter, Currency, yeah, so. Like those, that's why I have like that slow, druggy feel sometimes flow, and then I also like to do like songs like Pharrell. Like I heard Frontin'. I remember when I first heard Frontin', I was like, whoa, I want to be that guy.
Right.
Yeah. I never forget that video, man.
The video in, I think it was your Instagram bio. The beat was really like dark.
Oh, what
was the name of that song?
That's on Day County. Shout out to my man Soul Cora. That's another part of the collective. Yeah. He did that joint. I first heard that beat and I was like, "What the heck is this?" And then
I like it.
Yeah,
it's dope.
and then
it's like a what the heck, like a good thing.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Like a negative, like what the heck.
Yeah, so I was like, I remember because there was an event going in Wynwood. I think it was the Void, right? I remember one time you was at the Void. I think it was that day. He sent me the beat and I was walking towards the Void, and I heard the beat and I was like, "Forget this, I'm going home," and I wrote to it. And then my homie that's in it, which is Leo from Overtown, it's a cool dude, great guy. He did a verse on it too, and then we did the video.
Nice.
Yeah.
It almost like the beat. It almost reminded me of like a Tyler the Creator beat.
For real?
Yeah, because it just had like that dark feel to it. But I like that. Like kinds of beats. Maybe that's just me though.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sadistic, so I'm into that stuff.
Yeah, me too. That's all the Neptunes. Yeah, like I like those weird beats like that. The Neptunes and a lot of production from Currency. If you know about Monster Beats, yeah, they make those type of beats, and I always like those type of beats, like those heavy synthesizers and like.
Don't get me started on Currency. Hey, that's
go all day.
Yeah, like those heavy synthesizers and like those UFO sounds. Timberland too, so anything that's weird, I could rap on it easier than a regular beat.
Yeah.
He knows that too. Like I could get on a weird beat quick, and if it's a simple beat, it takes me a harder time because I grew up listening to like Timberland, Missy, Pharrell, and all those weird beats, and I like those type of beats.
Right.
So
I mean,
it's like it's A1 for me when I hear them. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, whatever influences you, that's going to be what you're best at. No doubt. No doubt, dude.
Yeah. So that's why I like those type of beats.
I like the pink hair, man.
I had to bring it up at some point.
I like the hair.
All right, so I did the pink hair. Actually, I don't know why to tell you the truth, but
There ain't no reason.
it's like pink is one of my favorite colors, and this whole project,
Camera, man.
Killer Cam. But yeah, I did it also because it correlates to when you see the project come out. It correlates to the whole thing. It's like a new beginning. As like I said, I like pink, and I love women, so
It makes sense.
yeah. So the whole thing, everything correlates to like when you hear the songs, you're gonna understand why I did the pink thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
I know that's, as soon as you bring up women, I know Blacks over there are going to come up with some great questions for you. I promise you that. I promise you that. Just give her a minute. She's brewing up something.
She's the flirter of the whole.
Nah, women run the world, man. You
Hell
gotta,
yeah.
you gotta,
You ain't lying.
He's smart. He knows what he's talking about right now.
yeah. You gotta be on their team to win, bro.
Ain't no other way.
So would you like to say that the music that you are gonna put out, women really?
Yeah, it's more. I say like I have synesthesia, so the music that I did now, synesthesia is like you see music in colors.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was crazy. I used to
Okay.
ask people like, "Yo,
That's cool.
what do you when you hear music? What do you see?" And then they'll be like, "Oh, I just see like a vision," or people tell me, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I see pink or yellow."
You
Like,
sure you ain't on acid, bro?
Nah. So the music that I did now, I try to match the synesthesia that I have, and it's really calm and smooth. So I did majority for like women's, and majority is for you can ride in a Chevy through Miami, and just be like, yeah,
There you go.
I'm in Miami, yeah.
I've heard of people having that before. I didn't realize it had like a term for it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
synesthesia. I'm gonna have to Google that.
I thought you were special. If you, I'm like, dang, that's cool. I wish I could do that.
Basically, I'm basically the same way. Like,
Oh.
I
I
wouldn't
guess
doubt
that's
it.
why you're so good.
Yeah, like I can tell you, like when I listen to like old R&B, like we could talk like Aaliyah or like Party Next Door or that type of vibe. I see purple, and then you listen to Tyler or I listen to Pharrell, I see yellow, green.
So is that like when people have a mood ring or something?
I guess you could call. Yeah, I guess it's
right,
like
that's
that. Yeah.
basically what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
That's why people like that listen to a lot of music. Well, that's why I listen to a lot of music. I try to match the scenery. Like, so it said, like, you see how today is, like, very sunny? I'm going to listen to, like, like, old funk. Like, I'll probably listen to, like, Roy Ayers or stuff like that, yeah, just to match the vibe.
So what artists do you think influenced you to be the artist that you are now?
I can tell you one thing. When I heard Jigga What, Jigga Who for the first time, I remember being a jit, and I was in front of the TV, watching videos back to back. That's when Hype Williams was the man in videos. So I remember that video came on, and Jay-Z looked like 007 in that video. He was like walking through the fire with the cape, and he had like and he was like, Emil was like wearing this UFO thing, and I was like, yo. And then the flow on it that he had, I was like, man, I want to do that. And ever since then, I've just been on it. And also my dad, he used to be a DJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
DJ.
Yeah.
So from a young age, you already had the musical influences.
Yeah.
You had it around.
Yeah, I've been hearing like hip hop since I was born. Yeah, my dad.
And you was born and raised down here in Miami.
Yeah, born Alapata, raised in Wynwood. Like Wynwood, Overtown, like that. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to ask what high school you went to, but
Booker T, Tornado! Tornado right here, man.
Hey man, it's the best school, man.
Of all time.
Man, listen, if you ever come to Miami, if you ever move to Miami, make sure your kids go to Booker
Make
T,
sure your
Washington.
So you can win championships on championships.
Make sure your kids go to Booker T, Washington, man.
Nah, Booker T's great, man. Booker T was like a family thing, man. That's what I loved about it. It was like one love, one team, one family. It was everybody that went there knew each other. It was always family. It was like you do jokes on each other, but it was all out of love. It was never no hostility or nothing like that.
Yeah.
How big was your guys' high school? Like class-wise?
Small.
Really?
Small, yeah.
Like how many
Everybody
people
knows
were-
everybody. Like
Yes.
everybody.
Okay,
knows.
so I come up from Ohio. Well, what is small to you? Because like
No,
small to me,
no.
like I come from.
Okay, listen. If it was a new girl came to our school,
Everybody was
everybody was at her.
Yeah.
Everybody was on there, and then
We'll literally be lined up at the office waiting until she come out.
Jeez.
yeah, boy, we was like that.
So you was one of the
school
dudes
you
that was
going
waiting in the line.
Yep.
Listen,
Like, yo, who that?
A week later, she's already old news.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So
On to the
everybody
next.
trying to get at her.
On to the next. All right. So, give me like a number, like because like I graduated in class about like 120. Like, is it that small?
We had about, I would say, maybe no more than 1,005 kids at the school.
Yeah.
Like no more than that.
Like just your class, or like
No,
all high school,
the
like
whole
9
high school.
through
Yeah,
The
12.
whole high school.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's,
It was-
that is relatively.
It was
small,
only
okay.
it was only certain neighborhoods that went to Booker T. So it was you got people from Little Havana,
Right.
then it was Wynwood and Overtown, and that was like the closest. Yeah, there was a small area,
okay,
so those
right.
were all the kids that were going there. Everybody else from the other side were either going to Jackson or the
And
West.
trust me, they
yeah.
spot each other from anywhere. Like you go to a party, they'll be like, "Yo," and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, they all went to Booker T." I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that's how it is for real.
That's crazy because I'm pretty sure I've heard of that school from football. I remember watching them on TV a few years ago, back when I played in high school. So
You remember when LeBron went out there, bro? I'll never forget that. Yo, he came out the gym. I was like, oh my god, I was froze. I never been starstruck like that in my life when LeBron came. Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
I bet.
So after high school, did you even think about going to high school? I mean, going to college?
After high school, when first I was gonna go to the art institute.
AI,
Yeah, AI and
money waster.
yeah, but I was gonna I told my mom like, yo, I think it's either that on Full Sail,
Mm-hmm.
and I told my mom like, yo, I think I'm gonna go to the art institute. They accepted me, blah blah blah, and I went. And when I got the paper to get the loan, she didn't want to sign it. Yeah, she was like, oh, cause she had did that in her time, and she was scared that
She didn't want you to do
she
the
didn't
same
want me
thing.
to get the loan. But at the time I didn't understand. I'm like, yo, like, you know, they accepted me and Full Sail too,
Mhm.
and she didn't want to sign the papers. So at this time I didn't know what to do. I was at home all the time, and then you know you get caught up in the environment when you
Mhm.
don't got nothing to do.
Mhm.
You know, you start doing stupid stuff, and it was a stupid point that happened that made me realize, like, man, I don't want to be here forever.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, I don't want to be stuck here. So I just started like one of our friends that we went to school with, Crumbs. We went to this school called Lizzie Hopkins.
Mhm,
It was
yeah.
a technical school.
Yeah, went off
Yeah.
20, yeah.
Yeah, I went there, and then I used to go there and do my little sell my little weed and stuff and all that. Yeah, and while we was there,
Is that okay to stay on here? I don't know.
I was to do that, and they used to have a group called Blue Label, and they're the ones that made me want to, like, okay, if they could do it, I could do it. And then I just started taking it serious. Ever since then, started working on my craft and perfecting it and all that.
So tell us about the whole fashion thing, like, because you know you this whole fashion, this.
You a fashion guru?
Yeah, man.
Or is that you? You the fashion guru?
No, we both are.
I mean,
yeah.
I try to put a little something together.
Oh hell yeah!
So y'all
Oh, yeah.
tell us about the whole fashion.
Oh, by the way, this Dotson, he makes beats and his music is
Yeah, I'm not trying to talk too
Left
much
ear.
because, you know.
never.
Go
You can
ahead,
talk.
you can
Nah,
talk.
it's my homie thing. No, but I used to work at a couple clothing stores, so that's how I got into like a couple things, so like American Apparel, American Eagle, Levi's, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, yeah. I went through all that because
Yeah,
I was trying to.
this man is his own guru, man. Like being with him is
that's how
nothing
it
but
should
great
be,
vibes.
right.
Yeah, like this is
Yeah, man.
he's on another. Every time I see him, he just be up
Yeah.
there. Like
Yeah,
he's never
you
here.
look like you just vibe.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he's-
I'm the one who just absorbs
Yeah.
stuff, you know, and then later on you be like, oh, why we so quiet? And then like two months later, he's like, oh, that's
yeah,
the vibe.
that's
Yeah, that's the type of vibe, you know. Because I remember you couldn't really talk too much, you know. If you talk too much, you know,
That's how you got
things happen. Yeah, so
Yeah.
things happening. So I was always the one who was observing, you know, seeing stuff around. Then, you know, when it's time to do my thing. So that's how I do it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, the fashion thing, yeah, it's going good. I actually, the one that started the Liberty City project thing, his name's Aaron Jackson, mastermind, and we kind of he had his thing and I had 92 Minds, and then we put it together. I had X92 and we put it together, 92 Minds, like Mastermind 92. Yeah. So we put it together and we're just trying to build the hype for it first. Like, you know, that's why we've been putting in the videos, taking pictures, and then when we release it, you know, we're gonna release them out and see how it does and just keep going from there. But I'm not really into the fashion thing. It kind of comes organically. I just like being
comes
fly.
with the territory.
Yeah, I just like being fly, man.
Who does it right?
So basically, you on your ASAP Rocky vibe.
You call it that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you call it that. But I just like being fly. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I just let it come organic.
So sometimes it comes out by accident.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't look in the mirror when I leave the house. Like, I just throw a shirt on,
Yeah, you
put some
just
pants
like,
on.
oh man.
Like,
I done
it
two
feels
sides
good, you know.
together, man.
You look fly as heck. Yeah, that's how we actually met too.
By
How?
looking fly.
Yeah, we was at this thing called The Void.
Yeah.
And my
which I
friend was
know.
like, yo, you gotta meet this kid, man. He makes beats and this. And then I remember he was just looking fly, and I was like, I couldn't lie. I was like, yo, your outfit's on point. He was like, yeah. And
Oh,
then he
you
was
had a
like,
man
yeah.
crush. Aw.
And then he was like, yo, this is my, this Xleoniduz, this Dotson. And then we met up. And I remember that night he sent me like 3 beats. I was like, yo,
It's
son,
crazy.
Yeah, I try to.
we gotta work. That's all I said.
No,
I
cause
like that. I like that.
yeah, cause a lot of people nowadays, or it's like 3 years ago we met.
three.
Like, they used to always be like, "Yo, let's link up, let's do
Yeah,
something,
and
let's
they
do
never-
something."
they
And then
never do.
you wait for like 2 weeks to get something or hear from them. So every time somebody came up to me, be yo,
You just
let me
like-
hear something. And literally that night, it's like I went home probably like at 12. I sent something like in 4 a.m.
I like that.
You know, off scratch.
Creativity
If I
at
could-
its
if I
best.
could, like-
I really like that.
If I could pinpoint what he is, he's like a mixture. His beats, like his mixture of like early Kanye, but like with Kid Cudi twist.
Oh,
I
dope.
like that.
And he has
I love that.
He has he has
Right?
like a tip of MF Doom.
Mm.
Yeah, that's his beat.
Mm.
You're making me
And
sound good.
they're no, you are good.
You're making me sound.
They're on the new project that I got. Yeah, we worked on like.
You said you just said early Kanye, so that like
Yeah, it's early.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
it's
that's
early
just-
Kanye. I got this song that he helped me do, like a sample. Like the way he flipped it, because I heard it on SoundCloud, and I was like, we always do that. So I'll be at work, and I'll be like, yo, look, listen to this. Like, let's chop this and do this. And then he'll chop it. He'll chop it in a way that I didn't think of. Like, I'll think about it, like, in a simpler way, and he'll sing in the back, and it's completely different. Yeah. And that's what he's great at that.
Awesome.
Amazing. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's I like that.
So what's next up for you, Dotson?
Oh, I told you, no, not me.
It's okay.
Like, let my man
No,
get
I've been low key for like a couple of years. You know, I've been dropping like things here and there, working with other people. What Wrong? It's my homie. I've been working with him, and like I said with the samples, you know, I've been doing samples for him. You know, like he said, when I sometimes when I hear something, I try to be like, how does it sound reverse?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll reverse it. Then I'll see what I like from that. Then something I like from it. Then I just keep that in reverse and just throw like a boom boom bap to it. You know, it's a couple songs online you hear that's like it's reverse. You won't understand what's going on. It sounds like somebody's saying something like singing, but
But they
it's,
really not?
They're singing in reverse.
And then he put
Yeah.
that knock into it. That
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
That kick.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh.
Nah, but mostly I've been trying to just help him out because you know he's the man with the high hand now, so you got to play your position. So.
Hey man, y'all
Something
y'all
else.
got me anxious, man. I want to hear this stuff. Man. I
You gonna hear in a couple minutes? You gonna
Yeah, I wanna
hear
hear this
girls
stuff,
and
man.
Poppy is crazy. Poppy is
Yeah.
real crazy.
All right, so we gonna go on break and introduce your new song.
Or this song it hasn't even been released yet, but I'm gonna release it with
Exclusive,
y'all.
right?
It's exclusive.
Ooh.
Yeah. This first song is called Girls. Shout out to Big Cat Beats, and it's basically a song about me, how much I love girls from all over the world. So yeah, this is Xleoniduz,
Yes.
aka Tommy Versetti, and this is my new track, Girls.
And we are back with the College Dropout Show here on MiamiUndergroundRadio.com. I'm your co-host, B-Mize.
It's your boy Popular Demand.
First Lady Vivi, bitch, because I have to beat you at something.
And of course, everyone, it's Black with a Q, darling. Black with a Q.
She's so extra.
And we have our special guest in the building. Please introduce yourself.
Xleoniduz, aka Tommy Vassetti, aka Dominican Pop. And
it's Dotson, Son of God, Boy with the Boss. You know what I'm saying?
92 Minds out there.
Let's go. Hopefully, we were talking over breaks, and I think you guys probably heard everything. So I'm not sure what we were talking about, but hopefully it wasn't too explicit. Before we went on break, what exactly were we talking about? We were talking about obviously your music and everything that you guys have going on, making beats.
Yeah, the fashion and
fashion, right.
Okay, so earlier, before the show even started, you asked me what do I think about the Jay-Z album.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you think about the Jay-Z album. Did you hear it? Did you?
Yeah, I heard it when it first dropped. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna always be a fan of hip hop. So I'm always gonna take the time off to hear, especially if it's from Hov. Yeah, I think this is Hov's best project since American Gangster.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
Yeah, you know, Magna Carta was like,
it was okay.
Yeah, it was like
it's not something you can just. Oh, let me go listen to the Magna Carta. Yeah.
But this one, I like that.
Man.
I even like that he went political. I was waiting for Hov because you know Hov used to do that in like certain albums. Like he'll go political and do do certain songs, but then he'll go back to what he do. But this one, he just did it all the way. I like that a lot. And I think hip hop needed that. Because I like I like everything that's going on right now. From I like who's the Playboy Cardi. I think he's dope. Yeah. I like him. I like how hip hop is going, like, you know, different places. But it was just cool to hear like the boom bap again and like the lyrics and the
of course,
you know, and rapping about something. You know, Kendrick too.
Right.
When Kendrick comes out, you know, it's like everything hip hop just goes.
So like, what do you think is all the beef with all the rappers trying to go at Jay-Z about the whole money?
The money to the
ear thing. Like, it's like everybody taking offense to it, and he's basically just trying to put people up on game. Like,
it's called Jay said it.
I mean, you have to listen to Jay. He's the billionaire. He's the one that did what nobody else did. So, like, why?
I think it's all like, you know, because, you know, I feel at the end of the day, I feel, you know, some of them are grown men. You know, they don't, you know, you don't have, they live by their own rules. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think Boozy said, that he was like, you know, I'm a grown man. I don't gotta do everything Jay said. But I don't see it like that. I think Jay really be trying to give gems out here, and he does. He doesn't give a lot of gem, and I think he's just trying to move the culture in a certain way.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's he's trying to basically say, like, you know, we don't gotta sign no more. We don't gotta do it. We don't gotta like get advances. We could do independently.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
Is, I follow that route. Like, everything that we do is out of our pockets. Like, we're going out and printing shirts. We're going out mixing our own music. We're doing everything independently, and just trying to get, you know, I get a distribution deal, but that's the key, man. The key is like independency. Own yourself as much as you can. That's it. Yeah, that's the key.
Right. That's why everybody's signing these Tidal deals and Apple Music deals, because they don't want to sign record deals. So that is basically their record deal.
Yeah,
that's
like,
what's selling their music.
Yeah,
so.
Streaming. You think streaming is gonna stay for a long time?
Of course. I mean, we in 2017 now. It's only gonna get bigger. But I feel like it's gonna be something else that comes and blows Apple Music and Tidal out of the park. Like, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something just like how Netflix is. Just something that's even bigger. And then you're gonna have people in the underground that can even just put their music on there and get noticed. So that's what I love about SoundCloud. Yeah.
Yo, I used to get lost in SoundCloud. Like, if you listen to SoundCloud for too long, you get so lost, and you're like, yo, where am I right now?
Yeah, you find a lot of people.
Yeah, you find so much people, man.
You find a lot of people who you never heard of, and
it's crazy, man. But I like the where I like how everything in music is coming out now. You know, the streaming, you can own yourself more now. You can build a brand now. You can do so much now. Like, just look at Lil Yachty, man. Went from being a college dorm kid to just by branding himself, he made something like bigger than it was, and he's huge just by branding himself.
Right. We talked about, well, at least I brought it up in the last show. Like, you can literally do everything by yourself now because everything's just accessible. You can have your own studio. You can buy
Shout
a
out to
camera for
Chance.
pretty cheap. You can, like you said, print shirts and do
Yeah.
that all that sort of stuff. And back in the day you couldn't do that. You didn't have the access to like a nice studio. But now spend a couple $100,
And you can make grade A quality, yeah.
right? Like the competition is that's just made the competition go from like way down here to way up here just because of that access.
I think people still sign the labels though, or either get a deal because the label does
All the legwork.
Marketing
all the
and
legwork
stuff
and
like
all
that.
the footwork.
Yeah.
But the thing people don't know is if you use your brain, just go to a marketing company and tell them what you want to market.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
And go and you might be surprised it's not even that expensive.
It's really not. I got a kid in my class. He has that. He gets your idea and then he patents it for you. He makes your web design, all that. And I'm just like, and there go people running to labels, losing they creativity just for a couple dollars.
And you do it all on your own. Yeah, man, we do all our marketing scheme. We plan it. As a matter of fact, remember when I did the list, how we gotta move out.
Yeah.
we plan it out. Like we're gonna be like, okay, because it's certain ways we have to move. Especially Instagram is key too. The way you use your Instagram is powerful.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
It is.
Yeah,
Social media, period.
Yeah,
Like,
perception is reality. So if you market it right and you do stuff right, people would just follow you just because either you look cool or just because how you're moving.
Like
Right.
they
It's
say,
all about the
fake it
aesthetics
till you
of
make it. That's the fake it till you make it.
Or
man.
create a lifestyle, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you create a lifestyle, you make people feel a part of it, people will follow.
Right.
Yeah, no matter.
Create a culture.
Yeah, create a culture. Yeah, because
Yeah.
everybody in this world wants to be a part of something. Believe it or not, no matter what it is, they want to be a part of something.
Mhm.
So if you make that accessible to them, and make them feel comfortable and be like, oh, I could relate to this guy, or the pink hair. Oh, I dyed my hair too. I got blonde hair.
Mhm.
Or you never know where it can go. It just anything that's accessible makes them feel.
Anything that can
Yeah, they can
connect
grasp
people.
to it. Yeah. That's why I love when Wiz was doing that day to day.
Yeah.
Because when you saw that, it made you feel like you was with Wiz. Like, he gave you his life. Like, I'm doing this. They're turning up in the hotel.
Yeah.
Then they're going to show. They're going to the studio. You see that constantly. It's good because then that energy, you like, man, I can't wait till he drops a project because now you're ready for a project because you've seen all this lifestyle. You imagine if Hov did that?
Man.
Oh my
But
god.
see, if he was to do that, oh man, I don't even know. Man. Oh.
That'd be motivation.
It would.
Yeah.
It would.
Make people want to get up off their,
It- because you just see like the clips that he have from just talking to other rappers, just the way he uplifts you just by watching it, but he's not even talking to you, he's talking to the other rapper, like just
right.
Just like Rick Ross, man. I like dudes like them. Dudes like him I follow too
Yeah.
because not only they're from the from home, but it's cool how Ross always doesn't want to stop making money. Like
Yeah.
he'll be like, I want to put that man has checkers, Wingstop,
Wingstop, like
he-
everything.
He has his foot in everything, and I think that's the key to like, the especially like our culture, especially like black and minorities, and like we have to learn how to like not be content.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they don't want us to win out here, like Khaled says. So if we can win as many ways as possible, and like I said, own yourself, then it's cool. Because that's what it is about. Like I think to me, life is like is your legacy. It's not what you have at the moment, but it's when you die, what you're gonna leave your kids. Like what are you gonna remember as?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So that's the most important thing to me. Yeah.
What do you want people saying at your funeral? Absolutely.
That I like other than
Right.
other than other than that I gave that I was a good person, or I was like a respectable person. It was that I gave my all to what I loved, and I did everything that I was gonna do. I just didn't like sit there and just let life go by. You feel what I'm saying? That's the scariest thing.
Right. I mean, you only have one as far as we know.
Yeah.
So
And that
you better do
is
something with it.
that excuse that people say like, "Oh, I'm too old for anything." That's impossible. You're never too old for nothing, bro.
And that's why it's called the College Dropout Show.
Yeah, you're never too old for anything. Cause it took me a while to like, I wanted to do music forever, but it took me a while to get it. And then when I got it, I just kept going with it. Like I didn't let nothing stop me. Oh, I don't have a studio. And I remember the first place I recorded, I had these headphones.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
they had a headphones and it was like a cheap mic and I couldn't even hear the beat that good and I was like, you know what, let's go. And it was like in a computer with those little headphones. It went from that to like, you know, gradually like, you know,
Work your way up,
yeah,
right?
work your way up, yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, not. I guess to bring it back to Hove, what do you think like his main premise of that album was? What do you think he was trying to get people to do?
To wake up.
Yeah.
To what?
To wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up, man.
It's basically black excellence and black entrepreneurship. Yeah, like like we need
That's
to,
what I got out of
we
it.
need to stop giving money to everybody else and give money to our stuff.
Right? Like I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
Like that's why I don't understand why people hate on his title thing. If you don't understand, like title is like, it's Jay does what everybody says they want as a rapper, and but then they hate on him. So I don't get it. It's like, yo, he owns his own title, owns his own masters, got his own Rock Nation, got his own, and he don't even. I don't think he has the label, but he manages them to become like
No,
something.
he's CEO.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then it's like, oh nah, they hate on him. So like, what do you guys want?
Right.
I think what people probably hate on Hove is probably because, let's just say, a lot of people know that ignorance is bliss. So if you could just stay and not know, that's good enough for you. But then when somebody actually start opening your eyes and you really start seeing what's going on, it frightens you just because it's like, yo, this is really happening. It can happen to me, but I'm going to act like it can't. And it's like, when you growing up with the culture moving like that, is I don't see where it can end. And then you
But-
got to have people like Jay-Z like, to keep coming back out.
That never
And-
scared me though. Like I was
Well,
one,
that's-
yeah, that I was one of those kids where I was like, yo, I'm gonna use this like for example. When I was in middle school, you know, I went to a very rough middle school, Jose Diego.
Oh.
When we was in middle school, yeah, it was rough out there. It was like really rough. But I remember one of my friends was like, he was always copping Jordans, and I was like, yo, how you got those Jordans, bro? And he told me like, I did this, and this, and I'm like, you did that, and you get that much money, and you cop Jordans like that every week? Sign me up. But I was always that natural, like I had that natural hustle ambition. Like I was never wanted to be content. Like I wanted to always go to the other side of the hill. Like, and I think some people are scared of, and like some people want to be complacent all their life. Like they don't never want to get out their box. They just want to stay stuck in it. Like, nah, I'm good. This is I'm safe here. You know, this is my safe zone.
That's why I moved out of Ohio.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. And I never was like that. I was like, nah, bro. Like, let's go over there. Like, and if it don't work over there, then let's go across over there. Let's keep going until we get it.
But then you got to understand, like, even when you're young, you're not taught to be like that. Like, no, like, when you go to school, did you ever hear a teacher be like, oh, yeah, really, go after your dreams, whatever it is?
Nah, it was
It was
they
like-
were gonna learn about the FCAT.
Exactly. And we did the testing for, like, what? The whole majority of the year, and, like, the last 2 months of school was fun for us because you did the test. They got their numbers for, you know, so they could get the amount of money for
The
school.
school,
And that's it.
and that's it. The school was
I
over.
like,
When I moved here, I was like, FCAT, what is that? I was in the 4th grade, so I was, you start taking it in the 3rd, and I was like, I have to do what now? It was just insane to me. I was like, I don't know what this is.
Oh, you
Everybody's
didn't
sitting here
know?
panicking. It had me worried. I'm just like, what? It was ridiculous.
Yo, I never been that scared as a kid.
10th grade. 10th grade was the year you had to pass
Yeah.
that test. If you didn't pass it in 10th grade, you had to keep taking it over
Taking
and
it over until you.
until
If not, you don't
you
graduate.
don't graduate.
Okay, yeah, we had something like that in Ohio. It's called the OGTs.
The OGTs?
Yeah.
GT.
Yeah, that's what I said. See, I didn't know what FCAT was. Don't.
That thing sound like a gang. OGT.
OG.
OGT, baby.
Absolutely.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it was the same situation though. Like, take that in 10th grade. You don't
Yeah.
pass it, you're going to keep taking it until you do, or you don't graduate.
Yeah.
And that's.
That's what the FCAT
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
See, but what we had was if we didn't pass it, you just take the ACT.
Yeah.
And SAT to graduate. So I never passed reading. So I ended up just taking the ACT, scored a 21, and I
Oh, you took
graduated.
the ACT?
Yeah,
See,
and I scored a 21 and I graduated.
In Ohio, the ACT was just to get into college. It had nothing to do with high school. It's like you take the ACT, then the college will rate you off that and what your grades were in school. It had nothing to do with like, well, if you don't pass the OGTs, then you got to take the ACT. That's
Oh, let's just
it's
say-
weird how the school system is like
here
compared to
it's
like
crazy.
Ohio and Florida. It's weird.
But I think Florida's behind though, right?
Yeah.
Sure enough
Like,
is.
whew.
Like, honestly, I didn't learn math. Like, after 8th grade, they just kept passing me because I passed the FCAT. I was, like, in honors since, like, 4th grade.
Exactly.
And I'm like, yeah,
I was like,
I'm
how
smart,
did I
yeah.
get here? I'm like,
And then I
what?
went to Crop, Michael Crop. Shout out to y'all because y'all was tripping. But I went to that school and I'm like, what? They got too many letters in this equation, sir, because I didn't learn this right here. But it's just to show you that down here was crazy when it came to school. And then you had to they didn't teach you how to go after your dreams. I didn't know how to do financial aid until like my first semester of college. That's when I figured out what financial aid was. I didn't.
That's one of the things I want to do though. When if I get to where I want to in that stage in music, I want to come back and give to the communities from the football field
Definitely.
to all the parks from Gwen Cherry to Moore Park to like.
Because we
Town
need
Park.
those.
Yeah, because it's not only. I always want to tell kids like you don't only got to play ball or football to make it out. You feel what I'm saying? You could do.
Music.
We need doctors.
Yeah.
We need lawyers. We need cops. We need people in the city. To like change stuff around in the environment because you know how it is where we from, bro. And it's either it's two things. You either play football or you end up dead in the street because you was doing what you had to do.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's to change that. That's the whole thing with the Liberty City Project thing too that we
I
did.
like that because
Yeah.
I'm from Liberty City, so that's I like.
Shout out to my man.
shout out
Aaron.
AJ.
Yeah, AJ. Yeah, man. Like when he did that, he just wanted to show people the grittiness and rawness of Miami, our culture, like what it is to be from Miami. And he also wanted to show like kids, like that. What the whole thing was to show kids, like you don't got to pick up a gun. You can pick up a camera and shoot around your neighborhood. And he also wanted to show that before the gentrification came. Cause me living in Wynwood, I'm seeing it heavy. Like growing, like if you live in Wynwood or Overtown, you're seeing gentrification happen. Like
Man, Wynwood was drugs.
yeah, Wynwood was like straight.
Three years ago.
Yeah, it was
3
straight
years ago,
drugs.
Straight drugs.
Now it's
Yeah.
like it's still,
Graffiti.
but it's not even the people that do the drugs don't look like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk down Wynwood, the street that Wynwood is now. You used to get robbed, man.
Yeah, and like
robbed.
on plain sight, you couldn't even go there past it. Yeah,
You
where
there-
the art walk was at.
3 o'clock in the morning. You there?
Yeah.
3 years ago, you
It's
getting
the point that
robbed,
mom,
man.
you know how older people, they don't realize when things actually change, so they're still like worried. Like if my grandma or my mom hears I'm going to Wynwood, you going where?
Yeah.
You're doing what?
And
No,
then
you
go to
shouldn't be.
Wynwood. Yeah, and you go to Wynwood now. It's like it's
You
what, it's
chill.
the
Like,
place to be.
It's
You
the
know.
place to be. It's
And I
it's
grew
the
up there.
center now.
That's why I love that. Well, that's the only thing. The only thing I don't like about the art walk, I like it because what it's doing for the city, but I don't like that they're not showing love to like the Wynwood culture that I grew up in, which was
Yeah.
Wynwood was very Hispanic dominated, and everybody owned the business. Like everybody that lived in Wynwood owned a corner store
Yeah.
or owned something, and that's how everybody in Wynwood knew everybody. Like the lady, one of my best friends, her mom was she used to sell ice cream.
Yes, the ice cream lady
Yeah.
on the block.
And then like everybody knew each other, and then everybody would go to Roberto Clemente on on Sunday to watch everybody play baseball. Like that was the whole culture thing, and like now it's not even about that. It's just bars, and parties.
Sundays is about Brick House now.
Yeah, that's like
that's
Yeah,
Sundays.
That's
now.
Sundays now. Yeah,
That's
so
Sundays now.
It's crazy to see like what Wynwood was.
Hello,
to
we
what it is now.
gotta explain like a lot of what we talking about to him because he's
Yeah,
like,
I guess I'm
lost.
like, I think I
He's
get what you guys
he's
are
like,
saying.
Brick
So it
House.
went from like more of like a community thing to something that's more like, I guess, a party / touristy.
In simple terms, it went
Tourist
from
attraction.
being,
It's the new South Beach.
yeah.
Right.
It's the new
It
South
went
Beach.
from
That-
being
As somebody from Ohio, that's kind of how I see it, honestly, because I wasn't around 3 years ago. I wasn't around 4 years ago.
Yeah, it went from an urban community to tourist attraction now.
Yeah.
In like what 2011 or before that
I
started.
say 2 years.
Like
man.
the-
I say
Art
about
Basel.
two and a half,
when we
two and a
was
half
at-
years.
When my last year in high school is when it really started.
Okay,
like,
I would
becoming something.
I would say it was the year. It was the year Kanye and Pharrell was at Art Basel.
It's
Yeah,
Art
yeah,
Basel.
yeah.
That was
That
about
was- they
two.
went
That was about
midtown.
two,
3 years ago. Yeah.
It was that year when
It was that year. Yeah.
when they started. Just when they came down here, it's like
boom.
when
Now,
was
do you guys
just-
like that shift, or would you rather
I
go
mean,
back to what
It's
it was?
not. It's good, but at the same time, it's like what they're doing to the communities around it is it sucks because
Is it like destroying businesses and that sort of thing?
yeah. Also, and they're buying out people left
yeah,
and right.
and if they
true.
could, Overtown wouldn't be Overtown anymore. But Overtown is so historical,
That they
and
can't
it has
touch
so
it.
many. It has so many like
Landmines.
land. Yeah, so many big places that you can't tear it down. But they're like, if it wasn't for Alonzo Mourning, for who used to play for the Miami Heat, they're trying to make housing over there more so they can put whites inside of it, so they can make that into Wynwood as well. But it's still going to be over town, but it's going to be like that's basically what they're trying to do.
They're basically doing what they did to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you go to New York, if you go to Harlem or certain places, you see like how they like Harlem used to be like very black orientated, and now you go there and you see all types. Now like it went from being that to like a tourist attraction. That's basically what it is to make money.
Right. It's just like rich people buying it out and making it like attractive to other people.
There's an Airbnb on my block. And
my block
used to have 2 trap houses, one across me and one next. Yeah, and now there's an Airbnb on my block.
Trap house turned Airbnb.
and I'm like, yo, because I used to see all these Ubers come. I didn't know they were Ubers, but I'm like, man, there's a lot of people coming in at the house. And the only time I know when you're coming in at the house is because somebody, it's a trap. And then I noticed it was like, oh no, this is an Airbnb, because I noticed. It was a group. This is when I really noticed things were changing. It was a group of Asian. It was a couple, Asian couple. They were just walking with bags, and I'm like, and I remember coming from work, and I'm like, hold on, what the heck?
What y'all doing here?
So,
I'm like, well, I've never seen y'all here.
So this just recently got there.
It's been that Airbnb's been there since last year now.
Wow.
And then that's a lot of Airbnbs have popped up in Wynwood now. Yeah.
Hey, man, like I said, you have Midtown right down the street, so and they got to keep that up because Midtown is a mall now. Yeah. So and then the area around they gotta. Hey, like I said, I like it. I like it a little, but I don't like it in the sense because they taking over.
Yeah.
At least take let us
keep something.
Yeah, do what you do. You can do what you do. You can make the area better, but just still have the same culture going on that's been there. Yeah, leave the culture. Don't
make
take it
nice,
over.
leave the culture.
Because man, if they like, I hope they don't. But what if they was to tear down Roberto Clemente Park? Like,
I'll be devastated.
Like, yeah.
The same way I feel like if they take La Fama.
Yeah.
La Fama's been there for years. That's a famous corner store. Yeah. Everybody goes there to eat. Everybody for real. Yeah, for real. And if they take that, I'll be hurt. Hey,
in middle school, we used to walk. We used to skip class just to go there to eat and then come back. Yeah, man.
Yeah, for real. Like that's been there for years, man. And if they were to take that, I'll be devastated. Yeah. I'm like, man, that's been there my whole life. Like that's just like that's like somewhere where you just always go and just be like, yo, can I get a panko beef steak? And it's always gonna be there. Yeah. So
do you think like it's possible that they would do that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. If they see the thing now, money talks. So like even though the owner of the business, I don't know if it's a he or she or if they're alive or anything, but I'm pretty sure if they throw them $40 million.
A good number.
They will take that, even though that's not a lot of money. Because actually, if they offer them $40 million, they're gonna triple that $40 million and make almost close to $1 billion or whatever they build there. So
he's right, because that's what they're doing. Like real estate right now, real estate is going ham and moon right now. They're buying everybody.
Absolutely everywhere, and it's crazy. Just where I live in North Miami, my grandma, I don't remember how much the cost was when she got her house. They built a house on the corner where it was just a shack. It wasn't even a house there. Like, it was a fence and a tiny shack. We didn't even think they could build a house on that property. Out of nowhere, a tree fell, and they decided, okay, we're going to do something here. Not that long, they built the house. The house sold for I don't know how much, and it was just, like, triple what my grandma was. Yeah. The houses were appraised at. I stay on 127 and Northwest 12th.
You're on 127? That's crazy.
Yeah, really? But yeah, I went to West. I live in West Side. I went to Westview and all that good stuff.
Shout out to my Zoes. Shout out to the Zoes, man. They run Miami.
I'm glad you were acknowledging that.
Yeah.
I just noticed that they have a Haitian flag outside of that Burger King. I was like,
we don't play that. We don't play that.
That is interesting.
That's another thing that. That's another things because there's a lot of underground music events that a lot of people don't know about that side of Miami. Like when I go to these events, they don't know about other than like the Wynwood, the artsy look. they don't know about like the Liberty City or like about where the Zoes are at, or about like the Dominicans. That
I mean,
have
if you know something, definitely you bring it to us, and then we could shout it out on the air, just so people could be knowledgeable about what's going on.
That's one of the main things that we want to do. And then it's to
Definitely.
show the culture of
That's
mine.
what we
That's
here for.
all.
That's what we here
Other
for.
than the music that I do, but that's one thing like I always say is like, and if you hear all my songs, I always say Dade County 305 to that. And it's I'm showing love to the city and the culture that made me who I am. Like, I love being from Miami, man. Miami, we have our own vibe. We talk different. Every time I go somewhere, they're like, "Where are you from?" And then like, I'm like, "Oh, Miami." I'm like, "Man, y'all talk different, man. We have our own language. We have our own we have our own dance. Like, just to see Khaled do that with Drake, which I didn't know why he paid Drake to do it, but
I was just about to ask you, how do you
about
feel
this.
about that? Like, how do you feel about that?
at first when I heard the song, because I was in Cali when they dropped it, and when I heard it, I was like, "Yo, they brought the junk," and then I was like, "But why Drake?" I didn't understand it.
Put you on it. They could have put you on it.
Nah, they should have been given to
should've,
like
Trick-
Piccolo or
Trick Daddy.
somebody, man, from the crib.
Yeah.
Oh, Greasy should have been on it. Somebody like that. man.
Okay,
Iceberg.
but do you think the song would have been that big with
Yeah.
them on it?
I feel like it would have.
I feel like it would have.
Nah.
'Cause-
It's possible. It's because the thing is,
Well, it's Cali. You right.
It's Khaled, and he look at the stuff that he orchestrated. Look at the sounds that he put together when you listen to his music, and the fact that he was able to do that, he could have put them on there. It still would have been just as big
Yeah.
and then we would have blew it up. Like what?
'Cause
It's
Miami-
Miami.
'cause Miami-
Once Miami blows something up, it's blowing up. It's blowing up. It's gonna
you-
keep blowing up.
If you want to see Miami hip hop or Miami culture, like really, 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 is either you go to the strip clubs or
Yeah.
or you can go.
You already know.
You can go to this place where it's really ratchet, but it's still open. I still love it. It's called Bullies.
Oh my God! Don't do it. To me.
Nah, Bullies on the Friday.
Tell me about bullies.
All right.
I have no clue.
Bullies.
I've stayed away.
Don't worry. I'm gonna take you into my wing, and I'm gonna let you know what Miami
I live
about.
right up the street from Coco's. Never been there. I stay right up the street from.
You need
to
go to
G5.
G5. Big
now.
booty.
Never been there.
G5.
G5 is my place.
I've never been any.
You
Don't
have
worry,
to
we'll
go-
go on a field trip.
You have to go there because
you
it's
go.
not even about the music, but that's where the essence of Miami is.
is.
That's like
At the
the
strip
root,
clubs.
like the strip clubs and those type of clubs is where they play all the local artists. They play all the new music. They play music that that our culture knows, all the junk music. And once you go there, like I remember when I went for, I think it was 2 years ago for 4th of July or 1 year ago. Piccolo came to perform, which is he's a big artist in in Overtown. He's the one that started the stick and roll and
Stick, yeah.
stick and move and
The whole stick movie.
the whole stick movement. Yo, I forgot who was performing on stage, and everybody was just chilling watching it. And then like Piccolo got on, and he played that song. That's like the Miami bird call.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
was
As soon as you hear
juking.
that,
yeah. Oh, and then like once you hear that, it's like everybody, juke time, and then it's like everybody
who
just starts
doesn't
moving.
know it will just be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
but
everybody
it's,
look
it's
like,
a
what
disease
the
if you
heck?
know it because you're just gonna start moving without even knowing you are.
Yeah, and it's like that's the Miami bird call right there. That stick and roll. Like when they play that, it's like, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And that's where it's at, man. That's the culture that I love about Miami, man. I never like.
All right, so it's my birthday next week. Probably going to G5 for sure.
On a
So,
Tuesday, baby.
where
We gotta
else
go
should
on a
I go?
Tuesday, baby.
Where else am I going?
King and Diamond Mondays, everybody knows that.
But ain't
'Cause
nobody be going
that's
to
why I'm
KOD
going
like
Monday
that no
night.
more. Not on Mondays.
KOD's
you
like,
think KOD's over? I think KOD's overrated.
it's Hollywood now.
It's
It's
way
done
too
now.
much.
It's like Take One. Take One is popping.
It's not the two.
Oh, yeah,
the
you're
two
right.
the two biggest clubs now is G5 and the Office.
The Office, yeah.
One
And
in
you have
third.
what's the one on by Hialeah now?
What is that? PT?
PT?
P, is it PT or?
The one right across the street from Hialeah Hospital.
Right there.
I think that
I
is
don't
PT.
be them. I don't be about Spanish.
Are you talking about the one that's like deep by the highway?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's PT.
PT. All right, I was
PT.
right.
But
But
then-
definitely
think
G5
so
on
now.
Tuesdays. Office happy hours. 6 day, get in there for free. Get some.
Yeah, one in
You
third.
know,
I'm going Monday night.
Heads and tails.
All of y'all are invited, by the way.
Oh, and Playhouse.
More than
Playhouse,
welcome
if y'all
to
know
come
about
out.
that
Heads
in
or tails.
what?
Heads
Oh,
or
yeah,
tails. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, heads or tails. And then go to Coco's but with somebody that you know.
I mean, I wouldn't say Coco's because I seen a
Don't go in
midget over there.
Don't
I
go in
don't,
there with nobody that you don't know.
no. Coco got.
But Coco's got, the reason I say go to Coco's is because they got the fire wings.
Yeah, they did.
They got them curry wings. Ooh.
In the office, got some popping pasta.
Poppin' pasta.
That's another thing we have too. Miami's great with food.
Miami strip clubs have the best food.
Food in the world.
Best food in the world. Like, all of them.
Probably
Best
nothing I
food.
can eat, but
For your birthday,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see.
Yeah, you can
see
eat.
booty shake.
Yeah,
and then
eat.
Chicken
wings
wings
at the
and
same
pasta.
time.
Why you seeing booty? And guess what? The girl right next to you gonna be dancing too.
You're gonna be like, yeah, Carol, these wings good.
Yep, any type of booty. Just
Best, yeah, best of both worlds, man.
y'all got some salad or?
Yeah,
I think
some
they got
ranch
some
sauce.
they got some on the menu for you. You know, our guy B Mize here is vegan, so
I'm
vegan
that guy.
too.
Oh,
I
for
got, hey,
real?
Yeah.
he's vegan.
Are you?
Oh.
my dude.
I'm a pescatarian.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pescatarian over here.
Hey, you're on your way,
I
man.
see you got
Yeah.
all the man crushes over here.
Yeah.
Everybody loving you.
I got my
I knew
clear
there was
skin
something
going
about you
on.
I like, man.
My clear skin, you know. Gotta
Yeah,
keep
he
it-
don't play that. Yeah,
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, somebody tried to put. I was eating something. It was Thanksgiving. You know, like
Yeah.
black people always got to put some like bacon,
Yeah.
pork, something.
Ham hocks.
I got my stomach was messed up. I used collard greens. So my mom, I think my grandma, somebody put
Ham hocks in there.
yeah. And I
Mhm.
was
I
messed
He
up.
was in the
I love
bathroom.
me some
got-
collard
yeah, I was in the
Boy,
bathroom,
I
like,
love
Right,
it.
when you don't eat it for a while, like
Yeah, that's what
Mhm.
happens.
It does.
cheese, dude. I can't even eat
Yeah,
cheese anymore.
yeah. I'm trying to stop eating
I'm
cheese
like,
too.
It just
I
messes
still do
Milk,
it.
all
still
that.
I think
do it.
I love
I
cereal so
love
much.
pizza,
though.
man. I
I
love
love
pizza.
cereal.
Yo, I used
Me
to
too. I
wonder.
just had some
when
this morning.
When I used to eat cereal when I was a kid, I didn't know lactose, but I used to eat cereal, and then I used to be watching Kids WB and like.
And you
5
always
minutes.
going to the bathroom, right? You be like, damn.
Like, what's going on? Is it the cereal? Is it me? I don't
You
know
never
what's
put.
going
You be like,
on.
it can't be the cereal. No, I love cereal.
Then I got
Why?
older, I realized I was lactose. I'm like, oh, I'm still gonna eat cheese.
I think everybody lactose.
It don't matter.
Everybody who's lactose intolerant, I swear they still want to do it. My dad is the worst. He would go and he'll eat pizza, and then right after he has to have cookies with milk. It can't be without it, and then you have to be out of his way because that bathroom. is
Yeah.
big.
I just leave the bathroom
And
cooking
it's
for
so
another
annoying.
hour.
It's just like, why do you do it to us? And we have to suffer.
Man, I can't stop.
Wait, he just stopped to do that. Leave the bathroom door open.
Oh man,
I hate
oh,
those
no.
The bathroom is out of service for the next
And they want-
hour.
they want-
so,
they
like,
want you to
God forbid
hear
you have
Yeah.
to
the
struggle that
rush
they
and
having
you're
on this
done.
side.
It just rolls like a hi hat.
It's everybody I know. Everybody I know does it. My homegirl, we were staying on campus. We went to the cafeteria. She ate like 4 cheese pizza, something else with cheese on it, and then afterwards still wanted to go to Starbucks and get a frappe.
Why not?
She didn't even
Hey,
finish 2 sips.
let her
and
live her
we were
life.
walking
Yeah,
back,
coffee.
and she was already like,
I can't do
guys.
coffee. I cannot do coffee
Why not?
because it has sugar and milk, and those two deadly combos.
I'm about to say, but you're Dominican. I know you have coladas, and you know.
I
That's a
love
Cuban
stuff like
thing.
that.
I know, but it's like all y'all drink
We drink
coffee.
cafe con leche.
Right? Oh, so there was really a difference between that. So how come I go to like the cafe in downtown and they have both?
What?
So like the cafe.
Well, that's
Con
a,
I think-
It's a universal thing?
Miami, yeah, it's a universal
Oh,
thing, but
yeah.
Miami's very Cuban
Yeah.
dominated. So, you
that
know,
was true.
you don't
Cuban
run-
links, I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
makes
it's
sense.
very
huh?
Cuban dominated. So, yeah, so everything like majority of everything that their food is like is.
But I've only met Dominicans in my schools. Like I don't get that unless I had to be like
They're all
down
not
here.
a pattern. Yeah, go down 17 right now. You're
Yep.
gonna see a whole bunch of
You're gonna see a whole bunch.
but a whole mess of them
Yeah.
outside,
It's
just
true.
yelling and being loud. What Dominicans do.
It's true.
Yeah, well, we make great food though.
That's why everybody loves. That's the thing about Miami. Like everybody comes to Miami because you know you get a different setup. You get different food, different languages. Like it's
It's
just
so diverse. I went
Yeah,
back to
it's-
Ohio. Oh my god! I went to like I don't know some
It was
grocery
crickets.
store.
It was crickets, huh?
It was just, as soon as I walk in the store, just white hillbillies everywhere. I'm like, dude, this is a completely different vibe. Like, it's insane. Like when I go to Walmart now, it's just like Latino. All right. Where's the
You don't even
white-
know what
my
that
only
person
white
is.
in the store right now. Like it's insane.
Like 3
Nah,
mixes.
it's everything, man. From here is white, Brazilian, Colombians. It's like you get.
everything.
That's why.
I love it.
That's why rappers come here to get girls, man. Because you get the best of both worlds. You get everything
Exotic.
here.
Best of all worlds.
Best of all.
No,
yo.
y'all got. First of all, y'all got too many
Literally.
choices. That's the
Literally.
problem. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna need y'all to get it together.
It's not our fault. It's Miami, man.
You know, and that's funny because over the weekend, this 4th of July weekend, it was just mansion parties after mansion parties. So the ratio for guys were like probably 40 to 60 with the girls, and all you seen was like fat booties sitting by the pool, rolling up joints, and then all the dudes is just sitting there like, which one I'm gonna have today?
and you.
Praying on it.
It's this thing that's gonna happen soon. I don't know if I should be promoting it. It's called what is it called? No Boys Allowed. It's like it's a party.
Oh,
It's
yeah, it was about women's only.
yeah.
So
So
only you get invited. You know, I got invited quick.
I got invited too. So,
Okay, wait. So
How do I get invited?
He's like, how do you
It's-
only
it's-
could get invited by a female? A
Yeah,
woman.
that's how it is. Because it's gonna be predominantly more females there.
He said,
Hey,
listen.
hey, Q Black right here. She better.
It's funny that you said about the 4th of July thing, cause I'm actually like, it's funny. I like women, but I'm actually like very what? How do you call that word?
Picky.
Not picky, but like I'm very quiet. Like to myself, like I don't.
you're
really,
more introverted.
I'm an introvert. Yeah. Like I won't. You'll never catch me where there's crowds at.
You a Libra, right?
Nah, Virgo.
Oh, okay.
Him and his zodiac sign.
Talk
Him and
about-
his zodiac
if we're gonna
sign.
talk the zodiac thing, cause I'm into zodiac. I'm a Virgo.
So
I
you're
think,
compatible with who?
Y'all believe
no,
in
but I'm gonna
that?
tell you the thing. The Virgo, I think when moon rising or sun rising, however they say it, is I'm a Gemini, and then when it sets, I'm a Leo.
And I'm a
That's what I
Gemini.
mean. Are you Gemini? I'm an Aquarius. But I don't really believe in that stuff, really.
You
I was saying that too. I was
you.
like,
I knew he
it's
was
the
gonna
month.
say
that.
It was the month I was
Like with compatibility, because you could be compatible with somebody who you match with,
Nah,
and
but
you
they-
still have a
Exactly.
bad relationship.
I think the thing about the emotions, how they are, I think it's straightforward though. Cause
Yeah.
what they say about Virgos is true. Cause I'm a Virgo and I'm very like quiet. I don't talk to people unless you talk to me.
That's the same. That's the same with Libras. Like
Yeah.
they say,
And
You a
then,
Libra?
yeah, we come
Yeah,
off
I'm a Libra.
we come off Libras and Virgos. We
Yeah.
come off as like a-holes
Yeah.
because we don't roll it. But it's
Uh-huh.
not even that. It's
Yeah,
that we
we
be in
just-
our own
we
world.
just-
Yeah.
Listen, Mr. Popular Demand went to school with this guy, went to date, and then seen him. I'm just like, I can approach him, but I don't know how this gonna come out. And he would just chill by himself, looking fly every day, and I'm just like, dang. So nobody gonna talk. Like he just not gonna get up and talk to nobody. People come to him. People come to him all the time. But he
That's
won't
how
go
we
over.
are. Yeah, it's true. Cause we I know one thing. That's what we really Libras and Virgos like. We don't even mean to come off wrong to people, but we just be in our own
Yeah.
vibe. Like
listen, this me. If I have my headphones,
that's it. I'm in
and
my
you
best
see,
word. Yeah.
and you see me just chilling by myself, don't mess
Feel
with
me,
me.
man. Please
Don't mess with me, man.
And
Like,
that's that is, yeah. It's for real. Like when I have my headphones on, I'm to myself. Just let me be. You'll know when I want to talk to you because I'll get off my comfort zone. I'll be like, yo, what's good? But if I'm quiet and my headphones on, just chill.
So how do you do it with females? So they always come up to you.
Nah.
He lying. Ever since this man turned his hair pink, he been having all the females. Look at all those comments.
Nah.
Go on his IG.
Nah. No, just not. But I'm just like, I'm picky when it comes to girls.
So we'll talk about that.
All right, and we will be right back. You are listening to the College Dropout Show here on MiamiUndergroundRadio.com. BRB. You are listening to the College Dropout Show here on the Be On Air Network. Please actually go listen to our other podcast. We keep forgetting to plug this at mixcloud.com/College Dropout Show. That is where we store all of our recent podcasts, and we will have a YouTube channel up soon. But for now, I am your co-host, B-Mon.
It's your boy Popular Demand.
First lady, BB bitch.
And of course, Black with a Q, everyone.
First thing.
Like, why has it got to be a competition? Of course. And we still have Xleoniduz and Dotson in the building.
Yo.
In the building.
All right. So we were just talking about the Miami culture, and you guys are teaching me so much because, like, you guys are just naming streets, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'll just stay out of it because I have no clue what you guys are talking about. But yeah, we were talking about the Miami culture and everything that encompasses that. So when it comes to my birthday next weekend, you guys, I need a ratchet club to go to first.
Yeah.
Could you guys recommend something?
Listen,
should-
I have
look.
all of your ratchet.
Because I got to end up at G5.
Listen.
That's probably where I want to end
That's
up.
where the classy big booty.
Look, since you haven't been to a strip club, you gotta start off slow. You
I think that's what it is.
Like you gotta have like
When
one
I
of
go to
those.
Hold on.
G5 and
You gotta,
get hit
you gotta
too
have
much.
like one of those.
No,
hangover
but then
stories.
G5 is good. Office, it might be a little bit too much for you. the girls really real out there. Like they shake it.
That's
I've
one of
been
They shake it, make
to
their baby daddy mad. I
four-
don't know.
They don't even
Four
do
or
that.
five different
They'll go up to
clubs down
They'll go
here.
up to you and grab something and be like, "You throwing money?" Yeah.
Yep. Oh, they like to
I know
shake
how to
a
deal with.
leg.
I know how to deal with strippers, guys.
I mean, no,
Trust
but
me.
no.
Chill.
But there's a difference. There's a difference. Miami strippers is
Oh no,
something
Miami.
else.
He don't know.
strippers,
No,
just
no,
Miami
listen.
strippers.
Like I said, no.
I've been to 4 or 5 different strip
Wait,
clubs
wait,
down here. I
wait.
just haven't been to like.
Wait, but like I said, no,
Right.
but like I said, I don't go to strip clubs, but I know that Miami strippers, like you gonna see some stuff that you never seen before. You like, oh
Like-
my
you
god,
have
There's two of the type of strippers in the world. That's either Miami stripper or Atlanta.
Atlanta strippers. It's the two. Those are the two best.
Those are the two best strippers of all time.
It's either you leave from Miami, go to
You go
Atlanta and
Atlanta,
strip,
or
or
you
you
go to
leave
Atlanta,
Atlanta to come
go
to
to
Miami
Miami.
and strip. Like that's what it is.
Yeah, man.
So The Office. Is that what I'm getting out of this?
Shout out to the office and they pasta. You know they shrimp
The
Alfredo.
Office or G5, man. But nah, go to G5. You're gonna love it.
$2 Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Trying to
$2
get a section,
Patron
trying to
and
get some
$2 Henny.
bottles, You already know.
Everything is $2 in there, but you gotta pay to get in.
$2?
I mean, no,
About it.
just the Henny shots and the Patron. That's all. $2.
Don't or do?
Do.
Oh, okay.
Hold
Of
on.
course.
$2 Tuesday, everything?
$2 Tuesday. Lap dances, everything.
Lie, you lie.
I just was over there.
Lap
When is
dances?
this?
Well, I ain't paid for them, but you know.
Ain't no way a lap dance is
I'm
$2.
there every Tuesday from now on. Oh yeah. Nah, I'm sorry. I love strippers.
I love
I got a
strippers,
love
too.
for strippers so much.
They love me too.
That's one thing.
Okay, I'm gonna put. I put something on Facebook like last week. I said I do not support the naked hustle, and I got a lot of backlash from
Hold
it.
up.
No, but I think I know what you mean. You probably was like you don't. You like strippers. You just don't like what they have to do to get the money, basically, right?
Basically, yeah. That
I feel
that
the
could
same
be
way.
what it is. Yeah.
But you gotta remember, at the end of the day, we can't really say much for what a woman wants to do with her body. That's up to them at the end of the day.
And
See-
they're making more than most people with college degrees. Like,
See, that's why you get the girls who go to school. Like Drake said, you got the girls who go to college and they become bottle girls because one night you can make your rent in one night if you do your job right. And then after that, you see like the strippers like, dang, man, if only I took off my clothes, I could get a few extra thousands tonight. And then I think it's just the money.
But that's why I say, I mean, that's why you gotta get. That's why I always tell people like, girls got power, bro.
right.
Power. Like,
And
if they
I'm
could-
not
if
gonna
they-
lie.
If girls could say right now, like all of them right now, like, yo, we're not doing anything, we're not going out, we no more.
Yeah,
sex,
done.
No
We
more
are-
sex, no more nothing.
Y'all gonna die.
Dudes are gonna go crazy.
I think.
'Cause you
Thank
gotta
you
think
for
of-
that suggestion. There.
Because-
We gotta band together, women.
Because if you think about it, like, if you're gonna have sex with a girl,
Mm-hmm.
it's on her behalf,
Yeah,
it's
her
never on
turn.
yours. Like, a guy can never be like, yo, I'm horny, let's do something. A girl could be like, no. But she calls you like, yo, I want to do something. What guy's gonna say no? Right.
Yo, they speeding down 95.
I'm there, baby. Where you at? I'm there.
A guy like me will say no just to see what they gonna say.
Oh,
No.
You have to
Now
work for
you
this.
petty. Let me tell you, if anybody was to ever say no,
He's the dude that says no and then he call back.
be like, girl, you don't play with you.
No, but no lie. I've actually told a girl no before.
But did you
Like,
call back?
No, I didn't. No, I really did. I actually told girls no before. Like,
that's cool because they actually will want you more when you say no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's that. Just like y'all, you like the chase a little bit. We the same
I
way.
do.
We just
I
like the
do.
chase. It's like, first of all, you can't tell me no. I'm like, boy, stop playing with me. Let's go. You're not. No.
No.
I don't even know what that word means.
What? I've never. I'll be acting like I'm deaf. I'm like, what you said? Come again? Pardon me? Because I ain't hear that.
I actually told a girl before, is that all you want from me is sex? Like, is that all you want?
Hit it with the
You
drink.
sound like a girl.
Listen, don't pull a me on me. All right, don't do that.
Hey, man. I'm a Libra, man. I'm a Libra. So, we tend to be sensitive.
All right,
man.
so describe a Cancer for me. Like, what am I?
Because we
I have
talked
no
about
clue what
Geminis.
any
My
of that
birthday
stuff
passed.
means.
No.
Cancers?
Tell me what I am, since
Cancers,
you
y'all.
guys know your zodiac.
Cancers are, because my sister is a Cancer. Cancers are, I actually have a sister and a close cousin who's a Cancer. Cancers are very selfish.
Yeah,
All right, this is off to a bad start. Let's
Cancers are very selfish. They have anger issues.
Dun, dun, dun.
But it takes. They have anger issues, but it takes a lot to get them to that point.
Weird how you
And
know this off the top of your head.
huh?
It's weird how you know this off the top of your head.
Yeah, I know a lot about zodiacs, and y'all good. Like cancers are also good, like good with their hands as well. Like they can cook, they can just come up with any ideas. Like yeah, any idea. Like they can come up with good ideas. Like just off the rip. Just I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be like a gold mine just as soon as they do it because. Yeah,
But does that apply to like any of you guys? Those same characteristics?
No.
Even though you're not.
I don't know
Cancer.
what.
Every characteristic from
What's-
Okay, Libras have every zodiac sign in them. Every
that's
single
not fair.
zodiac sign. Libras have every, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a Libra,
You
but
say
we
that
do.
about any zodiac sign.
No. Libras really have every zodiac sign in them. Like like Libras have different personalities to them. Like and we're very bipolar. Like one day you could be this person, the next day you just
like a Gemini.
that's how we are.
First of all, this misconception of Geminis. We're
All
not.
the Geminis are the same.
No, I'm
What
cool with
can-
Geminis, Aquarius and Geminis and Libras too.
So what have y'all heard about Geminis? I don't get it. Like,
You seen Tupac?
Tupac.
I mean, his
Tupac
birthday is the
is
day
Gemini.
before mine. I get it, yes, but
They're all the same.
I mean, I don't think we two-faced or anything
Nah,
like
you
that.
guys just. Well, one thing I respect about Geminis is that they don't hold nothing.
That's what I
in.
thank you.
They
Like,
do not like. If you get them mad, they're gonna tell you at
Yep.
that right
Yes,
moment. Like
thank
I ain't like when you
you.
did that. They'll never. They won't let nothing slide by them at all. At all.
it's like why I feel like you should just be real at every moment, so then people could just get used to it, and then it'll probably rub off on them. They could be real too, but most of the times you try to tell people like it is, and then they'll be like, "You've hurt me," and I'm just being real.
I can relate because I'm a Virgo and we blunt. We don't.
I've heard
Yeah,
that.
Virgo.
I'm a Cancer and I'm blunt.
I think every person you a
Does
blunt
that go
person, you a blunt
together?
person.
He's like, I'm trying to figure out the zodiac thing right now.
He's like, I don't get
It
it.
just sounds like you guys are just taking characteristics and
Yes.
like applying like these are very broad things that I think
Exactly.
apply
It just
to everybody
happens
at
to
some
like
point.
they
That's
just
why I
happen
don't
to be
believe
kind
in
of.
that.
Me?
Cause it's
That's
it's like saying like everybody breathes. It's like if you breathe,
If you breathe in this
Yeah.
month,
Yeah.
this is how you breathe.
I guess everybody wants
yeah,
to
it's
be
like
unique.
your birthday.
It's a unique
Who has a
thing.
birthday?
I guess I see like that.
How is it a unique thing if everybody falls under a
Not
certain?
A certain
I'm
umbrella.
saying everybody
It's a-
wants to be labeled like a unique.
Yeah.
Like I have a trait, so it's like you can name it something so you can feel like you're not part of
Part of
everybody
that.
else. Everybody else. Like I'm a Gemini, I ain't y'all. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's like
a
some
uniqueness.
It's like some high school. Like if you're a freshman, you're a freshman. If you're a sophomore, you're a sophomore. If you're a senior, then this one.
I've had a guy like not talk to me because I was a gym. He's like, no, I can't do this again. I'm like,
See, I don't like people like
Dude,
that.
what?
But yeah,
That
no,
don't-
it's seriously, it's happened because I'm an Aries, and the first thing people get with that is just anger. They're just like, you're a ram. No, it's just like nah.
Okay, I'm like that with Pisces. Like I would never in my life.
no,
I would never in my life
I
deal
have
with
two
another
bad examples of
Pisces
Pisces.
because
My mom and my
wait,
sister
no,
are
I do
terrible.
too. No. Let me tell you about Pisces. I love Pisces without a doubt, but I would never set myself up like that ever again.
But I love Pisces.
I would not put. I would
Erica Badu
never.
is a Pisces.
No, Pisces is man.
Pisces
man,
are
man.
water.
Man. But I would never.
The two Pisces that I know are my mom and my sister, and they are
And I bet dudes are crazy about
dudes are
crazy about
them.
exactly.
Crazy about them, and then it's funny because they're both Aries, they're both Pisces, and I'm the Aries. So
And
we're
that's-
all in March, but we got different signs, so they fall more on the same side
And-
than I do. So yeah, me and my sister have that bond, but at the same time, we
Yeah.
butt heads so much sometimes,
Listen,
and it's because it's just they got that air.
Okay,
thing, like,
I'm gonna
they
throw
got
this
that
out there.
attention, and it's just like, oh,
I'm
you're so
gonna
big-headed.
throw out every celebrity woman that's a Pisces. Rihanna,
I like
I would.
I don't know.
Janae Aiko is a Pisces.
Yeah, she's up there too.
K Michelle is a Pisces.
But hello, you name it all the fine females.
Currency DJ Duffy is a Pisces. They just have sex
They got
appeal.
that, like,
they
that,
just
like,
that natural
that
natural. I would never set myself up that.
I think any female can have that. I don't
would.
think it's designated
Exactly.
to a certain
Yeah.
No.
You was naming a
no,
whole
but
bunch
he's
of-
gonna try to make he's gonna try to differentiate them. But like I said, every female could be like that, no matter what month he was born in.
No, I'm not saying they're different from others, but it's just something about Pisces women.
You just got a natural.
You
Something on you.
I heard this from plenty of guys. You don't want to set yourself up with a Pisces, man.
Yeah,
Like
very
it's
dangerous.
it's dangerous. Come on, I just named Rihanna. Come on, like look how many dudes crazy about Rihanna. Bro.
And yet they have no one. Well, anyways, so
Back to what I was saying. Though.
yeah,
Girls are gonna run the world one day. Y'all ready for that?
one day. I mean, y'all gotta
ready
let
for
us.
that.
Yeah, are y'all ready?
Nah, I'm
been-
talking
I've been
about.
ready
I'm
for
talking
that.
about for real. The millennials. The millennials. Are
Like I
gonna
want to see
run.
nothing but y'all.
Yeah, they're gonna like take over. Yeah, very soon. Yeah, I thought it was gonna happen with the presidency. It would have been dope.
It should have.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really get into politics. I don't like politics. I'm
You know,
not into
Scandal
all this.
told it all. You know, Scandal let
But-
you know. It wasn't.
Get ready for a lot of women dominance because they're getting more. Women are more like not shy anymore.
Why do you
Not-
think that is?
Because I think social media did a big thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Kendrick said that line, Instagram is the best way to promote something.
Mm-hmm.
So, now, I guess because I like when women are not afraid of their sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much annoying, like like Amber Rose, like
Think that's
kinda-
like over there.
Yeah.
I feel like women.
Like
are-
I don't get like
I don't like her movement. I'm sorry.
I-
Like-
that ain't a
backward
movement.
See, that's the thing.
You-
That doesn't bother
movement.
me.
Let's put that in air quotations.
Yeah.
Movement. The reason that I don't like it is because I feel like it's just. I feel like it's a step in the wrong direction
for
Like,
women, and we've
for
been
women
doing
because
too much of that.
I'm really big on carrying yourself in a certain way. Like you
I mean,
can
I don't-
look.
it
You
don't-
can look. You can show without showing too much. You know what I mean?
But then I guess you won't be the
and
person
her
to say.
slut walk is really behind, being able to do whatever. And I still feel like we need to go back to conserving a little bit more than we.
I feel like
we
even
do,
you said it was a slut walk, right?
walk, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how she's trying to.
That's what you call it.
That's what-
Yeah, and I'm
it's
like,
not- it's for people that it's like a thing like society shames women
Yeah,
if they
shames
dress
women
a
for their
certain way. So,
sexuality and their stuff like that. But
yeah,
I feel
so
like
she
it's.
does it for that.
I mean, I don't think
I
it-
still feel like it's a step in the wrong direction. Like it's not a.
Yeah.
Good,
So what do you feel about free the nipple?
I mean, you could have a little boob slip in the bottom.
I mean,
Situation
I've been new about
People
feeding
give,
nipple.
Like I said, I
people
feel like
just
there's
pay
just-
attention to the wrong things. That's
Mm-hmm.
what it is. Like they giving power to the stupidest things.
Exactly. So it's like what with her with the whole movement thing. I don't like it just because, let's say if you a certain type of woman, you will move that way. And look where we stay at. We stay in Miami. Like dudes move different down here than every, and they're not scared to say like, yo, if you're not down, like I could go. And that's what they used to because they can see it on Instagram every day, like for free. And then you get in somebody DM and you can meet up with them that night. So now it's like for the others who probably feel like, okay, maybe I ain't trying to move that way. It don't matter because you're going to get dropped. Now it's going to be the good girls are left behind. They showing up as
Now,
they
now it's
Nah,
not
man.
that. Now,
I mean-
now the good girls are playing that field because they're not getting no attention.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
That's what she's getting
Yeah.
at. Like,
It's like
that-
they
because
going-
now you're making people feel like they have to conform or do whatever.
Trust
Like,
me, I
literally
No.
had a
I
situation
thought about
the other
shaking the
night
tail
where
feather.
I was like, I had to pull myself away from the situation because information that didn't need to be shared got shared, and so then when my homeboy was no longer present, these people that he was cool with decided they could FaceTime me back, and they had the wrong message, okay? And they tried my face to the point where I wanted to go where they was at, like on fire. Like it being Aries, I was just lit, and I was like, you know what?
But-
I'm not
and
even
you know-
going. I was like, you know what? Are we 5? I hung up on them on FaceTime, called somebody else, and say, yo, can you bring some by? Because I need, and that like that, it's delivered to me without requiring anything. So guys be getting the wrong message.
They ain't gonna
and
lie,
I'm
guys
just
be
like,
tripping because
don't-
guys be sending too many
man, they try
too many
it.
pics.
They try it. I'm like,
Well,
I'm not.
pics?
I'm not.
You know, and you know what's funny?
I'm not a West
You know-
Side. I'm not a West Side. I'm not one of these
It's
regular,
elite.
regular.
but you know what's funny though?
Put your
I
foot
see
down as a girl always.
I see more guys are like they're becoming more like females now. I see guys are sending nudes like it's nobody's business. Like damn,
Oh my
man.
gosh, when you don't ask for it,
Yo, like,
my
we have that
God. Like, it's unreal. I did not ask you for that.
This
Why
is the problem.
Okay, what's wrong?
Oh, like, yeah, there's something behind
the
all
thing
that.
now. The girls, I tell people all the time. The girls became the pimps, and
Yep.
And
I'm not gonna lie, it's true.
And the
It's
women
really.
are the guys now.
I can't even.
Because it's just because of social media. Like, I'm afraid to say, but it's true because now girls be running. Like, if you look at all these girls that got like 100K, all they're doing is like being sexy, and
That's
next
it.
thing you know, they're on jacuzzi. I
Yep.
mean, they're somewhere in Rome on a yacht, or they're doing
Mansion
bottle service,
party.
and they're getting money. And
Like I'm flying out this week.
so women are not looking at that like, yo, I could do that, or I can go to college for this type of year,
Trust
be
me.
struggling, or I could just do this and I'm gonna be on.
Trust me, it's a
Just because
struggle
of my
every
looks.
day for me.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, people.
No,
think
but I
about it.
respect-
It's-
I respect the-
I
I
decided I
respect the
wanted to
woman.
be the person to go.
I
get
respect
it
the
and
woman
be
that don't
something
get the
different.
easy way out.
Yeah,
Because
that was
Because I know guys are like that, it's like
I just.
subconsciously, it's like I always do this. Like, yeah, you could get that type of guy right now,
But
but
I think,
like,
yeah, what are you
long
gonna, are you
term-
gonna do that forever? That's my whole
Exactly,
thing. Like,
so
I'm
it's-
gonna be a stripper, but are you gonna be a stripper forever? And a lot of girls.
First of all, you can't
don't
even strip
have the-
forever.
don't even have
They
an
start
idea in their head of what they're gonna do with that.
But
money.
you-
I feel
well,
like
you don't know
should
what they
have
got in
at
their
least
mind.
that- But no, I didn't say that. I said a lot of them don't though. You know, realistically, they don't.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm getting this money every day, and this is what it is. They're thinking about right now. They're not thinking about what they're gonna do when they can't do it no more, and what they're gonna do with themselves after the fact. And
You let
I
them
was
worry
like,
about
I
that,
want to know
baby.
what I'm doing now. I want to figure that out right at this.
I like
moment.
boss ladies.
Put myself
I'm gonna-
somewhere.
I'm
I
gonna
like
women-
run.
I like
something.
women-
I want to run.
I like women that when a man is next to her, he's not afraid to let her go in front.
But then you got to understand that's
Yeah.
like when it comes to the boss females, I think it's often misinterpreted because even I had a lot of black guys who be like I'll see them dating another race or whatever it is, and then they'll be like, nah, they too bossy, they too. I'm like, well, you would want somebody that could hold her own, right? Versus you want somebody that just stand by you and then they ain't got nothing to offer much. But that's what you come into play where you got females who really trying to stick the college route, trying to be that type of girl, but then now they got to flip over to the other side, and it's like,
Nah, cause that's that when a female, when a woman especially like is could take control of her, like what she wants to do, and she moves a certain way, and that's really sexy though, cause you can have an intellect conversation with them. Like,
Thank you.
It's not. It doesn't even have to be.
keep
about,
talking to me, keep talking.
Yeah,
Keep talking.
it's not even about. We could talk about anything and just her. You could just feel her presence. Like she's like, I'm not with the bull crap. Like I'm here about my money, about this, and I'm about. That's what I'm attracted because then I'm like that too. So if we could just fuse that together, then we just make more money.
You could just build. Like, I don't get why people don't get that. Find somebody you could like.
You build
You
with.
build
Even
with
if you're not together, like y'all don't need to be together to build. Like, you got talents, I got talents. Put them together and let's make something work.
Been saying that. Have I not? Like the last 6 episodes. I'm like, just give me somebody to build with. I ain't with them.
But like I said,
let's
social media runs.
make some money with me.
It
runs the world
ruins.
so much that everybody just wants to be. It's the image that everybody
Yep.
wants now.
I'm like, I don't want the image. I want that real.
Yeah, we want if a rapper comes and gets the like, for example, like I don't know, like a Cardi B, well, she's dope by the way.
Yeah, she is.
I
I'm not
just
gonna lie.
fell in love with her, dude.
Oh, she's the.
Oh, you better keep falling, baby.
Dominican. Let me tell you one thing: Dominicans are dangerous.
They truly
I am
are.
not scared.
Truly are.
He said, I
Truly
am
are.
He said it with the most blunt face. You had to see. He was like, I am not scared. I'm ready for the task.
Cardi B, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Just wait. I love this white boy.
Dominicans
I
are
promise.
dangerous.
man.
Listen, the dude's already crazy.
Then
I
the
want-
women are way
Worse.
worse.
Like, I don't
man.
even. I'm
They
not
have
gonna-
this like dominance is so crazy, but then they
Try me.
Yep.
but they lure her in though. I'm like, I don't know, because I haven't dated that many. I'm Dominican myself.
It's
I've
something
never
in
dated
island
them.
women though. Period.
Yeah, period. Island
Yeah.
women are like that, and I was gonna say something else, but I just just know that in bed is like, it's like great.
With Dominicans.
No, with island women.
Oh.
Period.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
He said island women.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Nah.
Okay, that's the. You just said island women. Brianna is an island woman, and
Exactly.
she's a Pisces.
Exactly.
So just
that's why dudes are crazy about her.
He's back at it with Mariana.
exactly, man. Exactly.
That's a trap.
It's a trap, man.
Trap waiting to happen.
No, I don't care if Rihanna
I
tell.
don't care. I'll set myself up.
Hey.
if Rihanna wasn't who she was right now, y'all would not know her. She would be some other regular girl in Barbados just walking around with a big forehead. Come on. Just bobbing around.
Okay. Listen, you don't hear the way Janae Aiko talks on her songs.
Listen, anybody could be taught how to be seductive.
Nah,
All you
I
gotta
like-
do is drop
I
your
think
tone.
I think the most sexiest woman
Be
in
really
music right
soft
now
with it.
is what's her SZA.
I love her. She's
Man.
awesome.
Man, I've been
Shout out
posting.
SZA.
Listen. No, listen. I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you about SZA. Listen, I'm her number one fan since about 6 years ago. I've been posting SZA on my Instagram for about 6 years now. I used to post her every day, man. Tag
Coming
her
to
in
Miami,
every.
you know that, right?
When?
She's coming in
For a tour.
for a tour. It's on her page.
Oh,
Yeah, she.
I guess we got a show to go to.
Nah, I think she's like her as a woman is like, she's like,
Man,
bam. Like she's black,
Oh, do you know who SZA is? Right?
Yeah.
beautiful, powerful. Yeah, man. SZA's the real deal.
SZA is the real deal.
The real deal, Holyfield.
That hair that she got freckles, naturally thick.
She looks like she was one of the girls that used to get picked on in high school.
And she talked
And
about
then
that she was.
bam!
No, but she was.
glowed up.
No, not really.
Yeah, I seen it. She said it.
Cause she did gymnastics and stuff, so she was pretty swole. Like she was like, yeah. And it's now till recently that's when she started like really like slimming down and shredding out the weight. But I liked her thicker though. I'm not gonna lie. Man, that's
I
crazy.
like them thick.
thick.
See, there's like no in between. It's
Thick.
either I like you thick or I like you tiny.
There's in between because
I like
Yeah, like
agree.
there's
Like,
we got the
those are
regular
like my two
regular
types.
girls over here.
But I'm crazy. Brown skin and dark skin. That's me. I like it brown or dark.
Come to his side. Come to the dark side. Come on here. Come to the dark
Oh,
side.
'cause I'm so light, and I'm like.
I be looking at them like, why you going out with somebody that look like your sister? That's like that look like your sister. That is not your girlfriend.
I don't want to be that bright. I needed
something to counteract
I don't want to be that, right?
I needed a blend.
You walking down the street, the sun hit you, like,
Yeah.
damn, I can't see
And
you,
we look
bro.
bright as heck.
Like,
That is my sister right there.
Yeah.
What?
That is my sister and her husband are light bright, and then the baby, I'm just like, I'm light skin try.
Chocolate.
Nah. I need me a
brown
little chocolate baby.
Nah,
If I ever have
chocolate
one.
brown
I think
skin.
I've only dated dark skin guys.
Like
I haven't. It just happens.
That
It's not
melanin.
even.
Listen,
It's not
man.
even by choice.
Light
It's
skin
just-
dudes are.
It's not even like I'm like, oh, I'm only gonna date a dark skin guy. It just happened. It's
Listen,
just
man,
naturally by
that-
attraction.
listen, that chocolate, man,
Preach.
is oh my
That
god,
chocolate.
When you go to
I-
G5, you're gonna see a lot of
a
chocolate.
lot of chocolate.
A lot of
I
chocolate.
like
you
it
gonna
all.
catch a-
I don't care. Seriously,
He want any type
color.
of sweet tooth. That's what he want.
Pale. I just can't do pale. As long as you got some color, ooh, I'm about it.
he said, ooh, I'm bad.
To me, is you gotta have curves.
Huh?
You gotta be curvy. Curvy.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of us regular girls aren't privileged with the extra curves.
Nah, I'm not
But-
talking about like the oh my god, the over it Black China body.
No, not even that. I'm just saying like some girl. Like I went to Atlanta, and Atlanta is like everybody. I don't know. You come out the womb thick. You come out the womb with
Miami's
curves.
like that too.
Yeah, you right.
Okay, Miami you got some.
I mean, it does, but it ain't like it ain't a plethora like Atlanta. It's like every corner is like booty, 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 booty. Over here, it's like it might be fake. Or you got a board over there.
So I need to hit up ATL.
Oh, definitely.
So tell me.
we're going to what's it called?
Is it?
We're going to ATL in August, I think. I'm gonna go to Blue Flames with my boy.
Oh yeah, I went there the last time.
I'm ready. For
Yeah,
I'll bet.
definitely.
What are you going for?
that. Blue Flames.
No, right then. Well, Blue Flame it is. Yo, it be like that. It be like that.
I'm
I
going.
thought you were going for music or something. I don't know.
No. Just
Blue
with
Flames. That's all
just
I'm
with
going
Blue.
for.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. Blue flame. What is blue flame? What is
It's a strip club.
Come on, that bitch.
Come on.
It is.
$5 lap dance.
What?
Which are the?
What is up with
It
those
is the
people?
best. Like $5 lap dance. Like these girls get to work.
And they got a barbershop in there.
Yep.
All right, you are listening to the College Dropout Show here on MiamiUndergroundRadio.com. I am your co-host, B. Mize. Is this our last segment?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, man. All right. Follow me on Twitter, at Brandon P. Mize, and on Instagram, at Brandon Mize. BrandonMize.
You can follow me on Instagram, Xleoniduz. That's a Xleoniduc. Same thing as Twitter, and the same as Snapchat with 3 sevens added to it.
That's a lot.
You can follow me on Instagram, Dotson. The first O is a 0, so it's D0TSON. Twitter. I'm never really on Twitter, but yeah, you can just find me. Just type in Dotson in Google.
And I am, your favorite host, Black with a Q.
Oh my God.
And then on social media, you can call me Dipped, like Dipped Chocolate, everybody. Dipped_BLAQ on everything.
And First Lady Vivi Bish. Follow me on Instagram. That's VIVI_BISH.
You ain't gotta follow me. Just go listen to us on Mixcloud. And
One last thing before you guys go, I just want to give a great shout out to my whole team. Big Zay, Aaron Jackson, Dotson, Dominican Kareem, the whole 92 Minds, Reggie, Terrence, David, Warren. I just want to
Jamie, you can't forget Jamie, bro. Dead County.
Yeah,
Can't forget Jamie.
I just want to just give him a shout out because you guys are gonna witness something great when we drop everything. So, I just want to give that, man.
Looking forward to it. We will have this. I'll try to get this up on YouTube next week for you,
Yeah.
and you can share that and stuff. But yeah, I think that concludes our show. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having us. I
no
appreciate
doubt,
it.
no doubt. It's been fun. All right, tune in next week every Thursday at 2. Peace.